my Dark Alliance, we have just reached 600 subscribers! And that is an awesome achievement that didn't take us too long since we reached 500. And if we continue with this speed, we could reach 700 in about 2 weeks. Which is insane! So, as promised, here's a Q&A session for you. I have gathered some questions you asked me, and now I will answer them with an epic voice! And I kind of dressed up for the occasion. You know, 600 subscribers, it's not every day you get 600 subscribers, like once in a YouTube live channel lifetime. Yeah, not really. Alright, so the questions you guys and girls have asked me, let's see here. Oh, I have to interrupt watching Let's Cook with Project Darkshine episode 4. That sucks. Alright, let's go to the Q&A video. See how many comments. 29. If I have any Kajor comments on this one, I'll be so pissed. Alright, so first question is from jcole1708. What was your first video about? And I'm guessing first video on the channel, which many of you know is Lord of the Rings Let's Play. You know, I've been watching a few Let's Plays. I was like, dude, watching these is so cool because you get to see how other people play the game. And I loved it, right? And then I was like, you know, I'm playing this game. It was a game from my childhood, which I've just got on the emulator. I'm kind of bored. Maybe I should try doing a Let's Play myself. So I found my camera. I don't have it here. I got a knife! Great, I can stab somebody. My camera. I had a camera. So here's my screen, right? I was recording off my laptop. I put a bunch of random books under here. I placed my lame camera on top of it. And then I recorded off the screen and I made like 10-minute videos where I was like... or how did I start my first video? Hello YouTube, and welcome to my Let's Play of The Lord of the Rings Return of the King for the Game Boy Advance. Or is it the color? That was like how I started out my first video. So, kinda newbie, a camera off the screen, but it was a lot of fun. I actually enjoyed it, nobody watched them, but still. It was fun just doing it. The experience, the thrill! Alright, so J. Cole, Lord of the Rings video. Alright, who's next? Awesome Guy Korak asks, what are the chances of you showing us your guinea pig? The public wants to see Elvis! LOL! What do you say, Elvis? You want to be on camera? No? You don't want to? Should I get my guinea pig? Should I get him? I can get him right now, you know that. Nah, I will tease you a bit more. Alright, let's see here. The Tricker96, I think he's German, asks, what kind of music are you into, and if I've ever heard about the band Rise Against. Rise Against, you say? No, never heard about him. Totally not in my iTunes list or anything. Alright, so what was the other part of the question? Oh god, now I left my video to search that. Oh, I totally... Ooh, announcement video. Alright. What kind of music am I into? It's quite varied. I might open up my iTunes right here. Because it's everything from... If you avoid the mainstream, like everything that will play on Norwegian radio. Norwegian radio is terrible. It's just the same, what, 30 songs? Stupid mainstream One Direction piece of crap. So, no pop or anything popular or rap or hip-hop. But I do love rock and metal. And everything that's Japanese, even if it is like a girly pop song, as long as it's Japanese, I love it. I love the Japanese language, I love the Japanese culture, I love the Japanese girls, but don't tell anybody. Could iTunes open up? Here we go. So basically, I love everything from like this, from like Japanese, yay, we're so happy, yeah, let's dance around the school ground, to, let's see, what's a good example of some darker stuff, some Norwegian stuff. Ah, a classic, Carving a Giant. That is just epic. I don't know, but I wasn't like into this kind of music at once. It took some time. Because my friend, he played some Dimmu Borgir, which are Norwegian, like one of the biggest bands from Norway. Biggest black metal band, I believe. But they're kind of straight from the genre. But that's beyond the point. The point is, he played a song by them. I can't really remember what song. I think it was Vredesbyrd. You know, he played that song and I was like, yeah, that's just screaming and noise. But I was kind of determined to like it. I don't know why, it was something about it. So I put a song on my iPod. It was the song Kings of Carnival Creation. Still, at this day, my favorite song. I don't think I have it, actually. Oh, that sucks. But anyways, yeah, Kings of Carnival Creation. Put it on my iPod and played it while I was sleeping. Played it over and over. And each time I heard the song, it was very, oh, blah, 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 for people who don't really know it. So I listened to that over and over. I kind of like, alright, here we got some melodic parts. Here, yeah, the vocals are doing this. So I kind of learned to enjoy black metal. I kind of cracked the code. So now I can actually enjoy it. It's beautiful! It really is beautiful. So that's the end of that question. Alright, he has another question. 2 questions. Also, what does your parents think about the whole YouTube thing and you doing more Let's Playing than school? Let's just say that I kind of know what to mention and what not to mention. I'm not like, oh, this day I've just been Let's Playing and not doing my homework at all. I don't do that. But I think I found a good balance. I do the necessary school stuff. I got good enough grades to get into the school I want to get in, which is, I think it's called high school. I don't know. Live translation. The best! So, yeah, they kind of don't know that I'm this into YouTube, so yeah, they don't know that much about it. And my mom and dad is divorced, so my mom isn't really that strict about it. What sports or hobbies do you like? That's a question for BKLLI97. Sports. I don't like sports. I hate sports. I hate everything that has something to do with balls. You know, football. That sounded wrong. Football, basketball, training. I don't know. It's just not me. If I had to choose, I kind of like baseball and volleyball. Because I'm kind of good at volleyball. I like volleyball. Anyways. Right, Baltzar Kicks Butt asks, best band / artist in the whole wide world. Also, Dimmu Borgir is amazing. True girl. Best band artist. I'm gonna have to go with Iron Maiden, simply because they were like the first real band that I listened to, because back in the day, I used to be a mindless sheep. You know, I don't know what it's called in English, but like a relative of mine, she is a bit older than me, and she was like listening to Nirvana and Kaiser's Orchestra. And she was like, oh, they're so good, and I just followed her. I was like, yeah, they're so good. I love them. They're like my favorite band. You know, I was just like going after her. I haven't even heard them. And a few years later, I kind of developed my own mind. But it didn't happen until I played this browser game with Iron Maiden, where you play as your mascot Eddie. You're shooting down people in war, and they play songs from A Matter of Life and Death, the album. And I just fell in love with them. So I took my cell phone, newbie me. I took it up to the speakers, and I recorded a song because I didn't know how to put it on my phone. I used it as a ringtone. I was at my friend's house, which kind of knows a lot about music, and he played. He was like, dude, is that Iron Maiden? I was like, yeah. And then he told me about Iron Maiden, then I downloaded them, and I love them. They're my favorite band ever, and Dimmu Borgir is amazing. Cycrex asks, are you Jewish? LOL! Smiley face. No, I'm not. Moving on. This one isn't really a Q&A question, but have you fixed the control problem? Yes. As of today, I have it fixed. How do you come up with names for your characters? This is from Animal Cap 55. How do I come up with character names? Character, not character. Character are for noobs. I don't really have a formula. I just kind of think, what's epic? And it just takes me about a few minutes. Like, Lionor, Marthar, Kijor. They're all like, they're not taken from anywhere. They're from my head. And Sundrune. I was pretty happy about that. I was like in math class doing, a name. Ah, Sundrune! What are you writing? Oh, just names for my fantasy thing. You're gonna be a good writer one day. And I was like, yeah. Anyways, Shouts from the Light. By the way, did you pick that username because of Voices from the Dark, Shouts from the Light? He asks, why do you always like to be the bad guy or go do the bad thing? I guess it's because I'm such a nice guy in real life that I like to play an evil character and kind of get my frustration and murdering instincts out while I'm playing. That could be actually. So maybe because I'm a good guy in real life. Alright, Penguin Master 2008 asks, how many hours have you logged on Skyrim? You can see it on your Steam library if you... Steam. You can... Alright, I'm gonna check how many hours I got logged on Skyrim. Not many, because I don't play Skyrim unless I do Let's Playing. Sounds weird, right? Yeah, so I've kind of had to hold myself back not to know everything about the game. Alright, it doesn't say this. I can't really find where it says how many hours I've played at the moment. But we'll find that later. What is next? William OS 98 asks, can you play some Happy Wheels? I don't think so. I don't really feel like playing the game. I'm not very good at it, and I don't want to do it because PewDiePie is doing it, who's an awesome Let's Player, and I would just be copying him with, I don't care, son, we are going to the mountains. I would just be copying him, so, and I can't help it, I watch him too much. Berserkiar asks, are you proud to be Norwegian? Yes, I am. It's one of the countries that I don't think I actually would switch country if I could be from like any country in the world. I like it. I like it. Savian asks, why the name Voices from the Dark? Well, it's a long story. It stretches back to my childhood. Actually, the medieval ages. And in the medieval ages, there was a priest. His name was Leonidas. And he lived in Sparta. I'm just joking with you. Voices from the Dark is just a random name. I was thinking, oh, I should have a dark channel name so people will think I'm cool. So I just wrote it. But I like it. I like it. I think it's much better than a certain username that some people make. Like, why would you want to call yourself? Let's see if I can find a bad username here somewhere. Who would name their channel White House? I mean, that's like. And I think that was the comments on the video. I think I got some comments in my inbox. Alright, ooh, I got a new comment. Who's that? Oh, it's from somebody who saw that they could see Sundrune's nipple in the video. Oh god, that is not good. That is not good. Alright, can you actually see your nipple? That would be very. Because under Sundrune's Ravenous Elegance, she kind of has a nude mod. So I'm kind of careful about zooming in on the parts. I mean, like going through the armor. Nipple flash. Alright, ignore that. I'm not gonna say what video it is, so you can go and watch it, you pervs. Anyways, ooh, nipple flash, not good. I gotta be careful. Alright, who is here? Dreadfairy101 asks, or says, Dark Master, what game scares you the most? Amnesia or Fatal Frame? Also, what's your favorite ice cream? Sincerely, Dreadfairy101. Amnesia versus Fatal Frame. If you'd asked me that question a few months ago, I would say Amnesia, but now I'm kind of over the Amnesia fear. I know what can happen, I know what can't happen, and Fatal Frame is just straight out freaky, so I'm gonna go with Fatal Frame. Being innocent Japanese schoolgirls taking picture of ghosts who try to molest you, it's scary. It's scary.
And I also love chocolate ice cream. But very good.
Penguin Monster tells me to go on Skype because a voice in my head told me to. Not good. Some people congratulated me on 600 subs. Thank you! And I want to thank Slafla-D2 for giving me so many Skyrim mods. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see. I think we got another message here. Sorry if this is going on for a bit. Alright, so we got a message from... wants to remain anonymous. Alright, I totally didn't say the first letter of your name. Alright, he or she asks, do you have many friends considering you're let's playing all the time? Yeah, I do. I do have a lot of friends. Like, I could probably go up to anybody in my class and be like, yo buddy! Maybe it would be a bit awkward with a few people, but mostly, yeah, I do have a lot of friends, and I love them. Alright, next question. Are you a virgin? Do penguins wish they could fly? I don't know, do they? I like to think they do. Yes. Alright, next question. Do you have a girlfriend, and have you ever had one? Well, this is gonna be embarrassing. To answer your first question, no, I don't have a girlfriend. I know, how is that not possible when you're so cool? It's a pretty simple explanation from that. It's called acne. You know, since the 6th grade, my skin has been... Look at this fucking shit, I hate it. Sometimes I really hate myself. But you know, in the 6th grade, I was the only kid with acne, so my face looked like a pizza. It was really bad. This is actually good compared to how it was. I was the only one with it, so my self-confidence was right down there. I was so depressed. I would just sit in class and be like, why am I ugly? Everybody else is pretty. Why am I ugly? I wouldn't dare to approach a girl, I don't know, fear of her laughing at me or something? I don't know, it was pretty horrible. But I learned to live with it through the years. I've learned to be like, well, if this guy want to call me ugly, so what? It's his opinion, and his opinion doesn't mean shit to me. So I kind of become stronger at that point, and I had more courage to talk to girls, or people in general actually. So everybody had like smooth skin. I was like the ugly duck, you know, the tail by that's a Danish guy, I don't know. So yeah, but it was better when I got to, is it junior high? Like 8th to 10th grade. It all got better there. I got to know my class, and nobody's ever really bullied me about it, so now people are starting to get acne and unpure skin and such, and I'm like, oh my god, you're complaining about one sit on your nose when I've had it since the 6th grade. But that really took down my confidence, and that's also why I've never had a girlfriend before. I've never had the courage to ask anybody. I've only confessed to a girl once. I think that's about 6 months ago or something. You know, we'd been talking for a few years, and lately she had been really nice to me. She had started the conversations. She had wanted to talk more. So I was like, I think she likes me. I was so goddamn sure she liked me. So I kinda asked her and said what I felt, what I thought I felt. And she said no. So I spent the next few days crying. But then, after the crying part, oh god, that was a depressing part of my life. I got to think, we would be a horrible couple, because she's a very nice girl, she's probably one of the nicest girls in the world, but we're so different, we live different lives, different interests, and she's too good for me. Simple as that. So, I'm actually glad she rejected me. I was kind of blinded by, I don't know, blinded by love, maybe? Because I didn't see that we would be a horrible fit. Which we would be. Oh god. Are the stuffed animals having sex again? God dang it! So, I'm glad she did reject me. So, lately I haven't really thought about, or this is one girl I've been thinking about. But it's too... It wouldn't go. It's like, almost like a fairy tale. But she's so different from the others. She's kind of more... She has kind of like the same interests as me. But it would never work out. It's sad, but it's sad but true, so no, I'm forever alone. At least I got you guys! That's just sad. Alright, enough questions from that user. Do we have anything else? Alright, I think that's about it. You managed to sit through the entire Q&A session. Good job. We're at 600 subscribers. I can go to Social Blades, which is like a website, so you can see how long it should take you to get to the certain amount of subscribers and such. And right now we're gaining 7.3 subscribers each day, and it's going to take us 14 days to reach 700, more or less. So 2 weeks, and I gotta think of a new special. Great! Hey, at least you know a bit more about me now. Have I covered every question? I think that should be kind of the essentials. There's only one thing missing. You still haven't seen my guinea pig. So, ladies and gentlemen, get over here!
Elvis, move your fat butt. Get out of the house. Get out of the house! Oh, you're so cute. What?
Ah! Oh, dropped him.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. Say hello. Yeah, my arm is hairy. Deal with it!
Hey, everybody. My name is Elvis. I'm the cutest guinea pig ever. Yeah!
He's like a hardcore guinea pig. Look at this. Whoop! Whoop! Oh, I'm sorry, I'm bothering you. Look at this. Isn't he the cutest?
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat your souls.
He's adorable. He has all the colors, black, white, and brown. And you're my favorite little guinea pig. Favorite. I am the guinea pig master. Hail! He can even dance. Look at this. He can dance. Pump it. Pump it. I'm sorry, I've been bothering you enough. Well, now that that's done, have a still awesome day. Continue to watch my videos, but please, alright, I don't use glasses, but if I had glasses, I hereby say this, everybody. If thou shalt post a comment on a non-Skyrim related video asking for more of Skyrim, I will be royally pissed. Please don't post comments on like an Oblivion video, more Kajor, more Skyrim. because it doesn't really help and it has nothing to do with the video. If you're wondering when there's gonna be more Kajor, send me a personal message, okay? Alright, we got that covered. Good, it's still vacation, we're gonna be uploading a lot more. I'm gonna go record some Oblivion and Skyrim, and we're gonna have a very good time, very good time. Yeah! I'm high on something. It's called life. Ate a bag of marshmallows. I love you all. YouTube is probably one of my favorite hobbies. It is my favorite hobby. By the way, the yearbook! Awesome! Let's see what I wrote about me. I got the yearbook yesterday. I can do some live translation and let's see what they wrote about me. Alright, let's see here. Let us see. What did they write in the yearbook? Alright. You're the class author, you know, somebody who writes a lot. And you help everybody, and you're nice to everybody who asks. You're also a very jumpy person, and you will scream and jump if somebody drops a pen to the floor. Which you've probably experienced. You're gonna be a writer one day. So now, I'm in this book forever. People will remember me and know, dude. People will remember me and think, dude, that's the guy from YouTube. Anyways, have a still awesome day. The day has barely begun. I'm home alone, so that means I can watch whatever I want. I came out wrong. It means I can let's play and stream as much as I want, so let's get straight to it and record some more Oblivion and Skyrim at the same time. But before we do that, I just want to show off some of my mad skills. So I've been playing this little game lately, Super Crazy Guitar Maniac Deluxe 3. And I've just gotten to the final song and I kind of want to show it to you. So, pay close attention. 3. Yeah, alright, the guitar. We're gonna do the Melody Divine. Sounds pretty good. Alright, start rocking. Let's play Asshole by Evil Dog. Love this song. Alright. This game is pure awesomeness. I don't know why I'm even playing it right now. With lag because of raps. Awesome. Anyways, have a still awesome days, guys and girls. You really make my day with your comments. Cool. And I totally failed, but take a look at this.
Cool. Super.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. It's a fun game. Anyways, have a still awesome... Oh, look at my background. This is just the most sexy background ever. I love her. She's awesome. You're awesome. Let's go record. This has been Voices from the Dark. Signing out. Have a still awesome day. And take care. Bye-bye. Here we go. Here you can see it. 96 hours played on Skyrim. So, there you have it. Once again, thank you so much for supporting me. I love you all, guys and girls. Stay dark and have a still awesome, awesome day.